few of us from the Sprout team wanted to show you exactly what it would be like to plan your month in just a few minutes every single month to make for a much smoother month. So here we go. I'm playing the role of Barbara, the community manager.
And I'm Lauren, the assistant manager.
I'm Marcy, and Jen and I will be the leasing consultants.
Okay, so don't mind us. We're about to jump in and we're going to just show you how you can use all your Sprout seedling resources to really plan your month and minimize the stress and the effort that it takes every month. So I know that we've done a little bit of prep. I actually have our marketing checklist already ready to go, but I know Jen has prepared the team as well. So what do you have for us, Jen?
So this is your marketing checklist for the month.
Okay.
It's also our April calendar and our April blank calendar for planning.
Okay.
And the weekly blank calendar, and also this handy little do not disturb sign
Perfect.
that I'm going to put on the door so nobody bothers us while we're making our genius plans.
Awesome. And I already put the phones to go to the call center, so we won't be disturbed for the next 20 to 30 minutes. Jen's got the note up, so our residents hopefully will give us a little bit of space. Our space is good. Everybody have their drink?
Yes.
Okay, hopefully we don't need too many potty breaks. And let's see, and we've got all of our calendars.
Okay,
so
I'm going to just real quickly to find where you would get that online if you go to the Seedling homepage.
Okay.
And in the top part, right under plan, you'll see our calendar pack where it says click here to download the pack. I already have a folder on my desktop for April. And I've downloaded the pack, and inside you'll see all of those things that Jen just mentioned.
That's perfect. And I have to say, I'm so excited about April. I got the seedling email, and I think you guys have all seen it as well. Lauren, do you want to pull it up real quick? There's some really fun things that we have to look forward to. So like Lauren said, from the calendar to all the great collections. So guys, let's pull out the calendar, and as we go along, I know Marcy, you typically make the shopping list for what we're going to need, and Jen, you're really good about all of our socials, so I think we'll stick with that plan. Lauren's going to keep us organized online and download everything as we go. Why don't we hit pause for a minute here, and let's review this calendar and see what all of us feels would be really good to do for our outreach and our events this month. So.
Okay.
Awesome. So it was unanimous,
Yes.
right? We're going to go with the pet-friendly theme since it's ASPCA month.
I love it,
Right.
and we're all pet lovers, so this works out perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and check off. So now, I know Lauren likes to keep us super accountable before we get to the crazy fun stuff.
So I've actually pulled up the blank calendar, and you can handwrite it, but we're going to fill it in digitally.
Okay.
And I put in our team meetings for every Monday when we have our inspection, closeout reports, do all that
Okay,
good
that's
stuff.
great. So then we won't overlap with anything when when we know we're going to have a crazy weekend. I'm glad we all decided on doing our meetings 15 minutes before the office opens. It seems to really be getting the entire team and our maintenance team kind of on board to do what we need to do.
For sure.
Okay, so it starts with our outreach, guys. Since we did.
Before we do that, though, we should do our rent is due. Because
Oh,
I did
you're
remember
right.
that.
Okay.
So I was going to run over here to the digital, and it's crowded
I
here,
know.
instant resources. I'm going to make our screen just a little bit bigger so we can get that all the way across. But under instant resources, let's pick out our rent is due to post. We've been getting a little bit of trouble with people being late, so let's help save our residents some of those late fees. And
It's so crazy that they know they have to pay rent
Every
every
month.
month. It doesn't change, but we gotta remind them.
I need the reminder. I need something on my finger. So all I do is click on it, and I'm going to save the image as, and put it into our desktop, and I can drag it into our April folder when we're done here.
Perfect.
And while I'm at it, I'm going to head on over to the digital graphics, and Jen, I will pull the rent is due graphic for you to post later.
Okay.
So I'm going to go over here to notices and drop myself down. It's not worked. And grab the rent is due.
Oh, right up.
And right click, save image as, and okay, perfect.
So we'll probably want to post that a couple of days before rent is due. It's kind of a nice reminder. Okay. So now we've got all of our must-dos scheduled. Lauren's got us really good with that. Now our outreach. I know it seems like every month we end up pushing outreach to the end of the month because we never get to actually schedule it, and I want to do that different. So let's talk about, since we're doing pet friendly, who could we visit this month that it makes sense?
There's an animal hospital nearby.
Okay,
And there's
Okay.
a couple of cute pet boutique stores that I think would be great to visit.
I think so too. And then for sure, that doggy daycare. I love that place. I
Yeah.
take Jax there sometimes. Okay, so how many days do we think realistically? I know we always want to do as much as possible, but what seems realistic with how busy April typically is for us?
I could go on my lunch break at least a couple of times this month.
Okay.
I think like 2 days a week for
Okay.
sure is manageable.
I love that, and I think like one of the things that we had talked about before is all of us kind of trying to sneak it in addition. So if we end up printing everything out, then we'll decide to go that route.
Just
Okay.
grab a stack. So
Okay.
I see here we've got the outreach. I'm gonna grab that guy where we just need to attach our business cards.
So
Okay.
cute.
That's perfect.
And I believe we can also choose whichever labels, if we do take treats, we can put some labels on there.
Oh my
for some
gosh.
of these.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's super cute. Okay, so let's see. Should we just say for sure on Wednesdays and all put our initials next to a day, and then everybody try to squeeze in an extra day? Does that sound good?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's perfect. And I think what would be really nice is that we stick to making Fridays our follow-ups. That's been working really well for following up with our prospects. But I think what we do is we just stick to doing it not just for prospects, but then any business we visited a week later on the following Friday doing our follow-up.
Okay.
And I saw on there, Lauren, when you're done with that, I think we can go back and see. I think one of the things that Sprout is doing now is offering us follow-up where we can actually write our message. I love
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen that?
I saw
Yes.
them. They're so
You can write
cute.
your message right on the flyer.
Yep.
So I think anybody that tours and they say they have a pet, this would be perfect. Let me
Okay.
get back up
I
here.
think I think I saw it further up.
Right here.
Perfect. Okay, that one is so cute.
Let's see. It says we'd make the perfect pair. Thanks for touring our community.
I love it.
All right, it's getting saved.
And it's perfect. So let's just make sure we have enough business cards that we can add on there. And then Marcy, I think the double-sided tape worked really well last time, so maybe add that to the shopping list as well.
Got it.
Guys, do any of y'all remember, do we have any resident that works in a pet industry at all?
Jeff over in building 2,
That's right.
he works
Okay.
at the animal, he's a vet tech,
Oh,
so that's perfect.
We
That's
should make
right.
a basket for him.
that would be perfect. And maybe that basket we like do up a little bit more with some dog treats and some human treats. And what day should we visit him? I mean, it could be on one of our Wednesdays for sure.
Okay, so Jennifer, I'll just put it at the
Sure.
beginning of the month. That way, hopefully.
If it happens.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. Okay. Okay,
Okay.
perfect. And then we also had decided that we were going to work on a referral campaign. You know, before I go there, what event did we want to do, guys? I know, I mean, there were so many. What did y'all think about all the pet stuff? Which one did we end up with?
Well, I like this one that we could just have extra treats all month since we're ASPCA.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, so I'm gonna save that one.
Okay.
There was the bark in the park. And I think we could fill in whatever date we wanted there. So what do you guys think?
Ooh,
Yeah,
I like
love
that.
it.
Bark in the
So
park.
cute.
But I also love the idea of the treats in the office every day because you know what I'm thinking? For our referrals, why don't we do that when residents come in? So they're already talking to us, they're coming in for their pet. Let's ask them, hey, we want more people like you.
Yeah, love that. I'll make a note of it for Jen and I and keep it at our desk as a reminder.
Okay, that's perfect. I know it's sometimes like we have so many things going, we need those extra
Mhm.
reminders. So let's see, that referral was somewhere up there.
I see it.
There it is, right?
This one.
third one.
Yeah.
To invite yours. So we should definitely have this out.
And I think what we'll do is we'll order the quarter page prints from Sprout, and that way we can have a big stack, and just as anybody's coming in, we can do that.
Okay.
That's gonna be fun.
Save it to post full page around the community too.
Perfect. I love that.
Okay.
And guys, our referrals have actually been really good. It seems like the residents that refer, that those people, they end up being a lot like the one that referred them.
Right.
And so we've seen some really good referrals there. Was there anything else on there? They're all so cute. Like, I think we should maybe download several of them.
I think we
Yes.
need the welcome for sure.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You have me at meow.
Okay, so that's it there. Oh, this is cute. So this one over here is for the dog.
Okay.
If they have a dog, you're actually welcoming their dog and then the resident.
cute.
I forgot to make him large. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I did that the other day. We've got to make it larger. It saves it a little too
Yeah,
small.
So, welcome to your new home. Give us a wolf, 2, and human companion.
Okay, last month we talked a lot about getting better at like maximizing our time and our effort. So here's what I want all of us to do. We're gonna print a bunch of these out, cat, dog, and then I know that on the always relevant, on the instant printables instant, that there's also some for those that don't have pets. We'll keep a stack handy of those. But every time we're signing up somebody for a lease, I want us to go ahead and print that out, put their name on there. We don't have to write the note right that second, but make a note of their pet's name, and then that way it almost becomes part of the lease process. And then when the first rolls around, we'll send them to everybody from the previous month. That'll kind of make it a no-brainer.
Sounds great.
Okay.
So, one thing, we did not pick our day for the event. Do we want to add that to the calendar before we move
Yes,
on
we're
here?
moving too fast. I don't know. It seems like people like events on Thursdays.
I think so.
The
We're fully
19th?
staffed on the 19th.
That's
yeah.
great. That's great.
Okay, so we're going to do our bark in the park
Okay.
event. Okay.
And Mars, maybe you can come up with a preliminary shopping list of some of the things we're going to need for that.
Okay.
And I also think that one of the things, we've got the event scheduled here, but Sprout actually encourages you to do a prep day, where it's always crazy the day of the event. Could we have somebody come in a little bit later on the 18th and then just stay a little bit later to make sure everything is ready to go for the 19th? Who has the availability?
I could do that.
Yeah?
That works for me, yeah.
Okay, so Jen, you'll just come in early and then just leave a little bit earlier and Marcy will take over.
Okay, great.
Okay, so that's great. I've also printed out all of our renewals, everyone that's coming up for renewal for the next 60 to 90 days. Was there a good renewal notice on there?
Yes.
We'll look at that.
Oh, you got it ready. Okay, I love that one. Sit, stay, shake. Okay, perfect. So we want to put some goodies together for our renewals.
Yeah, as I'm going to Target, I'll kind of get some stuff together and have it all ready.
Okay. And then again, same thing. What I'm loving that Sprout's doing now is even if they're not pet friendly or they don't have pets, there's always a renewal that could work. So let's just print out a couple for those crazy residents that don't have a dog. Okay, perfect. So then when do we want to actually deliver those?
I would say early in the month.
Okay.
Like maybe Tuesday?
I don't know. So since
Too
rent
early?
collection is so busy, what if we try to shoot for for Thursday?
Thursday? Okay.
So that'll be renewal delivery. So I'm going to check that off. The new resident welcome gifts, let's go ahead and do those on Monday the 2nd since we're wanting to welcome those guys.
And while you're talking about it, I'm going to go and grab so that it's all in the same folder. And we can keep both windows open here. Sorry, the instant printables for the welcomes and the renewal.
Okay.
Perfect.
So because I know, oh, wow, yeah, we got some spring ones here.
That's
Everybody
pretty.
like this one?
Yeah, I think
love
that one
that
is
one.
so
Welcome.
cute. And I'm sorry guys, we're moving a little fast, but I just want to make sure, I'm glad Lauren's, that's really why we do shut down the office, because every single one of us remembers something different, and I think that it's good to have everything there.
Renewal, we're happy with this one, okay.
Okay.
So pretty. You can put any goodie with that.
Of course.
Even a flower.
Yeah,
I mean,
that would
even
be
just
really
something
great.
simple or a seed packet.
Okay.
Okay, so Lauren, do you want to add resident welcomes to, let's say, the 2nd or Monday the 2nd? And Jen, I don't know, it seems like they all love you, like you've got can you be the one that
I can be the welcome wagon.
okay, you
Happy
be the
to.
welcome wagon.
Okay, and we'll do
Okay.
it online as well,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yep, so we'll
So
make
I'm
sure that
gonna
we
put
post
Jen.
that.
We'll post that definitely on social.
Okay,
Okay.
so we've got that done, new resident gifts. Okay, the
I'll take
newsletter,
the
did you order the newsletter from
I
Sprout?
did, and I'm hoping to approve it this week, so let's say we could possibly deliver it by Wednesday.
Yeah, I think that's great, and it seems like them being sent out via email has worked really well.
Yes.
So let's keep
Yeah.
doing that.
So I'm just gonna put email newsletter.
I'm gonna set myself to follow back up on our e-blast. Once we get all the details for our Bark in the Park, we'll definitely put that in the newsletter and also in our e-blast to remind residents. So I'm gonna put a to-do for myself, maybe Lauren, on the 9th. Can you put email draft and just put my initials? I'll know what I need to do there. Okay, so the next section that we've got here is scheduling the social media. I'm not going to go deep into that.
Okay.
Jen is going to schedule that. Can you show us next time a little bit how you do that?
Yes, for sure. And we have squares, social squares that we can download from Sprout
Okay.
for all of these different things that
Okay.
coordinate with this campaign.
Yes, I saw
Or
that.
some that are just fun for other things. So we'll gather
Perfect.
those up.
Oh
and
my
post
gosh,
them.
those are so cute.
So they, I'll go on and grab all of those and put them in the folder for you. So
Perfect.
when you get ready to post. And then Mars, I see they've got extra things here for like
Table tent.
table tents.
Our
and-
event's gonna be so cute. I'll have this all
Labels.
printed and
So
ready.
we'll get the right paper and print these guys too.
Great.
And if we do goodie bags, that would a lot of these would be so cute to add a little bit of color, or even this like let's potty, come sit,
Those.
stay, those signs. I wonder if those would look really cute, like somehow draped across our fence, like if we print a bunch of them, or just something that would add a pop of color.
Yeah, that
Okay.
sounds good.
All right, so Marcy, you always make it look cute. I know you're gonna come up with that. Okay, guys, I have some time scheduled to work on our online reputation. I know Sprout put some really great stock photos up, and with it being all about pets, I want to refresh that. Lauren, can you make me a note? I'm thinking that probably it's gonna have to be, I'm gonna say realistically after the inspection, maybe on the 12th,
Okay.
put online reputation focus. And just put my initials next to that. And as I'm looking at that, the one thing we didn't do is our follow-ups on Friday, so maybe we put follow-up. Do you guys mind taking turns?
Yeah, we can
maybe
each do it.
Yeah, maybe you guys can take turns each week.
It goes really fast when we do it that way.
Okay. So, I mean, this is great.
Okay. I can print out the calendar and we can add what we need and go from there.
That is perfect. Okay, so just to make sure that we got everything, we put everybody's name down. So we have our event scheduled for the 19th. Now we're going to be doing treats in office every day. You know what? Let's go ahead and add our reminder on Tuesday the 3rd to post notices everywhere. So post event notices. And I also noticed that Sprout has some pick up after your pet and keep them leashed notices.
We need that.
You guys, have y'all noticed that there's that one, you know who I'm talking about, that's
Yeah.
always letting his dog run around and
So
like
dangerous.
do the do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I stepped in it the other day and I was not happy. So, okay. I think this is perfect. Now, the only thing is I'm going to take a few minutes and look at everything, make sure we didn't miss anything. I know we've got our outreach covered. Jen, once you schedule social media, will you let me know that it's in there so that I can double check that we're good with everything?
Yes, definitely.
And then because we're doing so much pet stuff, I do think it would be fun if we took pictures of our own pets.
I
Okay,
love it.
yeah.
So who can send a reminder to the team?
I'll do that.
Okay, all right. So then our plan is every Monday this month, our goal is to make sure that our social's looking good, that we're getting pictures of our residents when they're coming in with their pets. If we can find some pet props, that would be super cute
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
And then also referrals. Like let's make a realistic goal. How many referrals do you think we should get this month? 3? Oh, good. Okay, I think
Let's go for
Let's
it.
try.
let's try.
Let's try.
Okay. I think if we get 10, we literally close the
Then
office
we have
and we go
another
to lunch
party.
and we have our own party.
Okay,
Okay.
that sounds like a plan.
All right, guys. This didn't take very long. I'm super excited. I think April is going to be a lot of fun. So that was pretty easy, pretty painless.
Yay.
Great. Okay, so Sprout members, there's a couple more videos that are coming. Watch how we put everything together. Watch how the social takes place and watch it come to life. And then, it's time for you to make your plan for April. So, we'll see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.